it's not the same exact situation, but it kind of struck me and struck a nerve. And joining me now is one of the young ladies responsible for the movie from Think Media Studios in Cleveland. Her name is Danielle Miller. Danielle, thanks for taking the time here on NBC Sports Radio. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Danielle, talk to me about this. I saw this trailer for a movie called Burn the Ships. What is this movie about?
Burn the Ships is the story of National Pro Fast Pitch, which is the only professional fast pitch softball league in the country, and next to nobody knows about it. There are only 6 teams, they're spread out, and they have been fighting for survival since day one. So we highlight the general manager of the Akron Racers, Joey Arrieta, who has the biggest heart of any human you could ever meet. She would put everything on the line to see this league survive. And she wants the situation to change for the women who are playing the sport and have to make so many sacrifices to continue playing the game they love.
Now, admittedly, I saw the trailer, and even in a couple of minute trailer, you could just see. And that's a good job done by you, by the way, for producing this. I think you're a co-director with another young lady.
Yes, Julia Thorndike.
Okay, so you two did this movie, and even in the trailer, you can see the struggles that they go through to try to get this really to where they want it to be financially and otherwise, and the young women playing in front of decent crowds. And this you highlighted to Akron, as you said, but why make this movie?
I think that this movie needed to be made because it's really easy to say that these women are passionate about it, and everybody wants to be able to make a living at something that they love doing. But the difference is that a lot of these women played in the Olympics when softball was in the Olympics, and they took the gold 3 out of 4 times. They are the best in the world at what they do, and they've proven that over and over again. So the disparity in their salary, it's not right, and Julia and I just wanted to do anything that we could to try to help the situation for them.
Now, you obviously highlighting these women playing softball in this professional league, and it is a professional league, but what are the struggles that they're facing? We saw a little bit of that, I saw a little bit of the trailer, but what are these women facing when it comes to being a professional?
On an individual level, the biggest struggle they have is that they can't make a living. Their salary ranges from $3,000 to $25,000. So, and not many of them are making that much. So they have to find jobs that will allow them to just disappear for the summer. And, eventually jobs lose patience for that. So many of them are not reaching their peak, and they are retiring far too early. And a lot of them are in their early to mid-20s when they're having to say goodbye to the game forever.
Danielle Miller joining me. She's from Think Media Studios. She also co-directed a movie, Burn the Ships, which is about women's fast-pitch softball, a professional league. How big is it? It's mostly big, really, where I grew up, in Cleveland, where you are. It's very big in the Midwest. What is the reach of this league, Danielle?
There are 6 teams. There are 2 in Texas, 1 in Ohio, 1 in Pennsylvania, 1 in Florida, and 1 in Chicago. Yeah, definitely most dense in the Midwest.
Definitely. I do remember playing it. I remember watching it as a kid, no question. Fast pitch softball is still alive and well, even on a obviously not a professional level at times. But let me ask you personally, when you took on this project, what did you learn from it that you didn't know going in? You think you know stuff when you tackle a project like this, Danielle, and I'm sure you did. What did you find out that you didn't know?
I would say the biggest thing was, I think Julie and I went into this thinking that we were going to see a lot more anger than we saw, that these women would be frustrated, that they couldn't just continue playing as long as their bodies would allow them to. And we just weren't seeing that frustration. And I couldn't understand why for a long time. And then finally I realized they're just so grateful to have the opportunity to continue playing, because this is what they love more than anything in the world. And I personally can't imagine just being told that this one thing that makes my heart beat, I can't do it anymore. And they take that in such stride, and they go out there on the field and they give everything they have every night, and they're doing it for the generations to follow to try to make a difference for them.
Now, where is Burn the Ships? What's next for this movie? I know you guys are just really in the early stages of this. What's going to happen with this movie?
We are premiering in a couple of weeks at the Cleveland International Film Festival. So we've got 3 showings there, and we're in talks with a couple other festivals right now. And we've got some plans to try to get it in front of a broader audience. We're very early stages of that right now, but we've got some ideas that hopefully we can get some eyes on it.
Discussing the movie Burn the Ships with Danielle Miller. She's a co-director of the movie she's from Think Media Studios in Cleveland. Danielle, let me ask you something. As I watched the trailer, a lot of things popped out at me. Very intriguing, I must say. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it. What was one thing that will stick with you as a movie goer? Let's say, if I watch this movie, is there a scene, and don't give away too much, but is there something that's going to stick with people, especially as you watch this movie?
I think that it's going to be this iteration of the league wasn't the first. There was another attempt started by Billie Jean King and another handful of people in the 70s, and the league didn't last very long. So we have a couple of former players who are explaining the way things were for women at that time, and the things that I was learning as they were explaining this to me were baffling. I had no idea that, this was 40 years ago, and, people didn't think that women could run in marathons because they didn't think that our lungs and our hearts could handle it. How far we've come is really crazy, and we've got farther to go, but that's something to be proud of.
Daniel, let me ask you, where can people find out more if they're interested in Burn the Ships?
You can follow us on Facebook, Burn the Ships, or go to burntheshipsmovie.com.
And what's that reference? I think I know what it is, but I don't want to get it wrong here on national radio. So what's that reference for? Burn the Ships.
Burn the Ships refers to, it was the slogan of the 2014 Akron Racers. They were having a tough season, and they needed a little pep talk. And so their coach, Brian Levan, gave them a little history lesson and told them about Hernan Cortez invading and looking to take over, and told his men upon arrival to burn the ships. There was no surrender. There was no turning back. And so that became the slogan for, I think, the racers and the players, and I think the league and the sport itself.
I love a movie that teaches me something and entertains. And Burn the Ships gives you a little history and will teach you about the women's fast-pitch softball and the struggles and the plight that they have and all the overcoming that they do on the field and off. Danielle Miller, Think Media Studios in Cleveland. Danielle, thanks for taking the time. Really appreciate it. Good luck with the movie.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
You bet. Burn the Ships. Check it out. Go find the trailer online at thinkmedia.studios. I don't even know if the trailer's available to the general public. She said you can go to Facebook, check it out, Burn the Ships. Danielle Miller joining me there from Think Media Studios in Cleveland. Great stuff. Interesting story. I was captivated by the trailer for it. Then I saw the USA women's hockey and that story.